What are you doing?
I'm blowing smoke.
Oh, what's the smoke for?
It's for bees.
Alright, you got it. Out.
Bee. The queen bee is under there.
Nope, the queen bee is in our other hive. Good afternoon, ladies.
Good morning, Woody.
Back up.
The smoke actually calms the bees.
Bees are mad. Our bees are mad.
Nope, they're not frustrated either.
And they're sad. They're feeling so sad and mad and happy.
Yep, they're happy.
No, I can't use all those words.
They are doing. It's amazing. They don't have nearly as many bees up here as they did before we did our split.
Bees love grass.
Like this, check this out. Look at that. That is all honey. It hasn't been capped yet, but they've got it almost all in comb. That is cool. That is great to see. And it's nice not to see a million bees, you know, all up in here.
I'm okay. I'm okay, guys.
You're okay?
Yep.
Good.
I'm just going some grass for my dogs.
Hello, every bees.
I thought that was supposed to calm them down.
It does.
Dad,
Just no.
See how they all go down?
Oh,
See
yeah.
how they all went down?
Mm-hmm.
They do get louder, but
And there's this little ball.
I need to get a queen excluder cleaner.
No,
Take a video.
you stay here.
My metal queen excluder. Now we don't have a queen in this hive yet. And that's what we're gonna check, because so technically on this frame that I have marked, I should have
Milk queen.
a queen.
I'm milk queen.
Well, I should have a
Milk queen.
knuckle bees.
No, milk queen. Dad,
We're gonna check that. The nice thing is normally I would have bees all over this already, and I don't. It's good to see. Watch out, guys. Watch out, ladies.
don't call them ladies.
They're all girls.
Girls, ladies. Kinda.
So, this has got capped brood. I don't see any queen cells on this. Wow.
Ready
Empty
to
frames.
take a photo, Mom? You ready to take a photo? Mom, you ready to take a photo of Dad?
Mm-hmm.
Larva in there. There's definitely some larvae,
Hey,
but I don't see any queen cells. All right. So let's keep looking. I might be making a phone call today.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry. Pick it up. Back up. Here. Let me have it. please. Thank you.
More capped brood.
Have more food. They're making honey. The honey. The milk. Oh no, we forgot milk.
Capped brood and honey. Lots of capped brood. So down here on the bottom, let me show you. So do you see those right there on the bottom that I have open?
Mm-hmm.
Those look like the beginning of, oh, right here.
Mm-hmm.
You see where those are tall?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That is some swarm cells being produced right there.
There's a bee on your bee hat.
I know. So, but all those cap pieces are
Stand
cap
still.
brood. She's fine. She's fine. That's okay. Don't swat them away, okay? So, possible. Nothing really yet on that. Looking to see if they're building comb yet on some of these new frames. See if they're doing anything. Definitely a lot less bees in here. Remember if I pulled this last frame. Let me pull that last frame and see.
Mom, a bee behind you.
Thank you.
If I remember, this is all honey. Okay, so this is that new old frame.
Hey, honey.
Not yet.
No.
Oh, good. Here, I'll show you on this one.
Maggie, back up.
Back up, please.
Please.
I don't have anything yet, but do you see that peanut-looking cell right there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a supersedure cell or a queen cell. There's nothing in it yet.
Is that a backside of it? Honey.
Yes, there is some honey in there, honey and pollen. So we
The
have them
backside.
forming them.
The
We just
bees,
don't
there's
have
the
anything
backside.
in there
That's the honey.
yet.
Popeye. No, 2 hands.
So
1 hand.
that may mean that we need to buy a queen. They have the larvae and they have the babies. There's still larvae over here. I haven't seen any eggs in there yet, but there's definitely larvae. The queen's been out for at least 48 hours, so I don't know. I'll make some calls and kind of see what I gotta figure out. Probably at the top, not the bottom. Still got some feed. Oh, they still have some feed. Lots of bees. Why, hello everybody. Sorry to have crushed you. So first things first, I'm going to refill this feeder. With my fantastic bee feed that I bought. Let that fill up a little bit. I'm still seeing a lot of bees, so that's good. That makes me happy. All right. Beautiful. Looking good. And we are feeding the Pro Sweet liquid feed that we got from our central bee supply here in Arkansas. Fantastic place. If you guys haven't ever been there, I recommend checking it out. So we made a split roughly 2.5 days ago. As you guys saw, we just checked out from where we did our original pull from, and here I pulled 5 frames. So we're going to look for our queen. We're going to see if there's anything new going on, and look to see how they're doing. I didn't even think, but I didn't pull out my, I pulled this. Not a lot of people are over here on this one. It's an empty frame, and I can move this frame over. And this is a brand new hive. That we've done. So let's see what we got going on here.
Stay up there with your bike, please.
Some honey. Some pollen. A lot of empty frames on here. Turn this around and we've got pollen on the back and honey. Not seeing any eggs, not seeing the queen. Just doing a quick scan. So this is pollen and honey on this frame.
Mom?
What?
No,
Not right here. You can go play up there by your caterpillar tree.
What does the caterpillars on there?
This next frame has cat brood I can see on it. So let's check this one out. I like having these 9-frame spacers in here because you can raise the frame up and put it on the top of the spacer, and it allows you a chance to grab a hold of it without messing anything up. So we have cat brood that is hatched with honey. There's the queen. She's doing well. Hi, Mama. So that means you should be laying some eggs on here eventually. A little bit of comb on the bottom. Interesting. Let's see. A little bit of burr comb. Lots and lots of brood on this one. Not seeing any eggs on this side yet, but she should be doing well. I'm going to put you back, Mama. She is healthy as can be, and that is fantastic to see. That makes me really happy. So we're going to put her back. And I'm just looking at these other frames to make sure that everything's going okay. Is all I'm doing here. Capped brood, pollen, a little bit of burr comb on the bottom here. Capped brood, some honey around the edges. I'm going to try and pull some of this burr comb off the bottom of the hive here. I'm going to end up saving that. I'm going to take that back with me. Put that in our stores. Everybody's doing really well. Watch out there, little one. I don't want to pour this on you. They are definitely loving this feed. It's amazing to see just after 2 days how well they're doing. Let's check this next frame here and see what we got going on. Oh man. So this is a full frame of capped brood. So when I say capped brood, I'm talking about babies. Okay? Got some on the bottom there. Those almost look like drone cells. So I want to show you guys a couple of these if I can. You guys can see down here at the bottom closest to me, there's some that look like they poke out a bit. It's called drone cells. Those are your males. Those are what are actually going to breed with your females. And they don't have stingers. They don't hurt you. They got big old googly eyes, and it's good to see those starting to come out. There's actually some larvae in there. Actually, there's a brand new bee getting ready to pop out. So fantastic to see that stuff. That means that everybody's good and healthy. We're doing well. And this next one here is an entire frame of honey. I'm gonna leave that. Everybody's doing really well today. It's funny watching a bridge. They will actually grab a hold of each other's arms. I wish I could show this in here. But let me see. Might try grabbing your phone real quick from you. So you guys see how they are, and I'm not sure if you can, but see how they're grabbing a hold of each other's arms in there? I can't use my finger because I'm in my gloves, but they're actually grabbing a hold of each other's arms, and that's what they'll do when they swarm. Is, you know, that's how they hold together.
Did you need me to zoom out?
Well, I don't know about zooming out. I'm wanting to. You can't get it. But they're holding on to each other's arms, and they're interlocking, and they're creating like a bridge.
That's cool.
Yeah, and so they'll do that when they swarm, and that's how they hold together. Just like a bunch of ants. Ants will do the same thing. And really amazing creatures. Sorry there, bees. Yep, I done squished a couple of you. Sorry about that. All right, let me pull this. I want to see what they're doing with this new frame here. And then we're going to close them up. And I'm just curious to see with this, because this is the closest to the feed. We'll feed them for about another week. Oh man, look at this. They're already. So the nice thing about this Liquid Pro Suite, you can't really see it on here, but this is all new wax already, just after 2 days. So the white wax is already getting put on here. New wax, they're getting ready to fill these combs up. That Liquid Pro Suite definitely is a boost. It's expensive stuff, but like I was recommended to, use it as a supplement. You know, you don't have to feed it all the time, but definitely I recommend using it when starting out a new hive, when you get your nuc in, if you get a package of bees in, definitely recommend using it to give them a boost. So everybody's doing really well here. Seeing some new stuff, that's great. I'm going to finish pouring some of this in here. Give these guys a top off. And then we're going to be done. They are all doing fantastic, and it's what I love to see. We're going to call that good. Close that up and let everybody get on with their day. I'm going to scrape off this real quick. So I'm going to clean. I like cleaning the top of my frames off. It just helps in the long run. Taking off this extra bird comb, I'll take that inside with me. You don't want to leave it out around the hive. It brings pests. It brings critters that you don't want around on a regular basis. So we're going to clean this off here real quick as I slide my bees off of my base here. They haven't propolized the base yet, so it still slides quite a bit. Make sure I've got that. I need to fix my entrance reducer here. Be fine. That's not on there perfect, but it's doing its job. Just makes it easier for them to guard. You guys can see I've got a little bit of candy left over up top here for them, because that's just what they're used to eating. Come on guys, get out of here. I don't want to squish you. I mean, you always will have some sort of loss. It's just the unfortunate downside of going into your hive. Shake as many of those guys off as I can. And that is it. We're going to close her up and head on back to the house. Thank you guys.